next is a spiritual arrangement of Keep Your Lamps Trimmed and Burning. The text of this song comes from the Jesus parable of the bridegroom and the bridesmaids in waiting. Those who kept their lamps lit, trimmed, burning, kept the oil replaced, were very pleased when the bridegroom arrived. Those who did not were not so pleased with their fate. The song speaks of the need to prepare, to keep ready, because you never know when something is going to come into your life. In that story, it's something wonderful, something beautiful, something amazing coming into someone's life. You got to be ready and keep that lamp lit so that person can see them as they're coming by. But it could be something wonderful. It could be a new career opportunity. It could be a new romantic opportunity. It could be a new geographic living opportunity. If you're ready to go. You can take that opportunity when it comes. When my chance to move to Arizona came, the only reason I was able to take it, I took it on a 1-month notice. I was from Boston, packed everything I had in my car, drove over here to Arizona. And it's because I didn't own so much. I could fit everything in my car. I didn't have a bed that I had to worry about. I didn't have to rent a U-Haul. I didn't have to deal with all this other stuff. I didn't have a 3-year lease. I had a month-to-month lease. I had enough property to fit in the back of my car. Got in and went. I was ready when it came. And if I had to wait 6 more months, the job probably would have been waiting when I came here. So being ready, being prepared for those moments when they come is really important, but also not just when the good times come. Because we often trick ourselves into thinking, if we prepare enough, that we can be ready for all the bad times. That's not the lesson that the song teaches. It's not that if we're prepared enough, bad things won't happen. It's that if we're prepared enough, when bad things happen, when tragedy strikes, when we get that difficult diagnosis, when we lose a loved one, when a relationship breaks apart, when a home gets washed away in a flood, when something terrible happens, because it inevitably does, over the span of a lifetime, with the number of people in this room, I guarantee you tonight, there are at least 2 or 3, if not several dozen people dealing with a profound personal tragedy or a major, major tragedy in their lives, of their families and their loved ones. You can't be ready for those things, but what you can do is build up those relationships. You can build those connections. You can build that personal resilience so that when the tragedy happens, you're the one who's strong. You're the one who's there. There's a speaker I like a lot who says, a good life goal is to be the person who's strong enough at your father's funeral to comfort the rest of your family. And that's something I've tried to take into my heart, that it's not about being prepared so much that we never face tragedy and that we're not sad, but so that when tragedy strikes, we're ready to be a rock and a support for those who love us and rely on us, to keep our lamps trimmed and burning. I hope you enjoy Lightshine.